Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. This is a company I told you guys to keep your eyes on when they came on the stock market. I didn't buy any when they first came out. I expected a pullback if I had enough patience, and sure enough, it did that. It's starting to make a little run now, but it's a company that our very own William Lee of NEO invested heavily in this company along with Toyota. They are into the robotaxi service. They're already doing robotaxi in China, whilst Elon is getting ready to use a couple Model Ys without LiDAR. We'll see how that works for him. Allow me to make a prediction. It will not work well for him. But what is Pony AI doing? Well, first of all, you have to understand everything that the emperor touches will turn to gold. Everything. He's a genius businessman. Pony AI announces partnership with Hesai LiDAR. They will use 4 of these LiDARs to enable better L4 autonomous driving. They also announced today a partnership with Tencent to use its maps and cloud computing. Take a look at this clip, guys, and then we shall continue.
I did get a chance to speak with James Pang, who is the CEO of Pony AI, and he revealed some new details here of what seems like to be a pretty significant potential partnership with tech giant Tencent. I think the biggest thing to take away here is that potentially we could see the Pony AI's robo-taxi services being found on that ubiquitous WeChat app of which Tencent owns. Let's watch.
We actually have discussed with Tencent for quite some time because Tencent has a huge user base. It has some cloud offering as well. So I think it's also from culturally, it's a good fit for both companies. So we had quite a bit of discussion. The current collaboration will have 2 folds. One is on user acquisition. So the WeChat has all sorts of applications in there, and one of the applications is for mobility. So we'll at some point, hopefully in the very near future, in the WeChat, you'll be able to, as a channel to get a robotaxi ride.
And if this does progress, how significant is this potential partnership?
Well, as we are scaling up, providing a good service to the user is one of the essential key for our success. And Tencent definitely has, one of the applications with the biggest users. So I think that really is a win-win collaboration.
Let me just make a couple of points off the back of James's comments. As he said, Tencent's WeChat's user base is huge. Anybody that owns a smartphone here in China uses the app. People call it a way of life here. At the current moment, of course, if you wanted to use Pony AI's robotaxi service, you would need to go and download the app and sign up. But what this could mean is that if you click into WeChat, you go onto the WeChat travel page, which allows you to basically order a ride that if this partnership does go through, that this would be an option. So it would make it enormously easier and therefore easier for the company to scale. And it also goes hand in hand with an announcement we heard earlier this week from Pony AI. They released the next generation of their driverless robo-taxis, which they say is improved technology. It's also led to about a 70% reduction in cost as well. And James has been talking to us about the fact that they're really looking up to scale up their fleet. So they've got about 250 domestically at the moment. He's looking to basically mass produce later this year to 1,000, and ultimately the longer term goal here, 50,000 globally by 2028. Martin?
Yeah, Lynn, excellent. Listen, 2 things I want to get you to talk to us about. I know you're busy, so tell us what you can. But in terms of context, right, I think absolutely right. This sounds like just a no-brainer way to scale by tying up with a platform like Tencent and WeChat, rather. But, you know, the whole idea of robotaxis, I know they're operating in several cities already, either officially or being beta tested, et cetera. But in terms of numbers, what are we talking about here? Hundreds of thousands, millions, or are we still in the thousands or even below?
In terms of what's happening in China, I mean, it starts off, I guess, with, Made in China 2025, this push towards high-end technology. We've seen it in electric vehicles, and it's the same sort of thing in terms of autonomous vehicles, driverless technology. There is a lot of competition, but in China, there's the big three here, which is Baidu's Apollo Go, it is WeRide, as well as Pony AI. Now, in terms of the rollout here, I would say it's nascent, but we are seeing the early stages of commercialization. So whilst there's about maybe 24 cities that have undergone that beta testing, there's about 4 or 5 of the major cities located in Tier 1 provinces. So we're talking about Guangdong, here in Shanghai, Beijing, as well as Shenzhen, that are rolling out in specific designated zones these robo-taxis for commercial use. Now, China is ahead versus the rest of the world. Shortly, if we look at the US, they are also starting in terms of the commercialization. But, by numbers, for example, China does beat the US in terms of the amount of rides that we've seen per year. Baidu, for example, last year reported 6 million rides. So that's sort of the state of play here, I would say, Martin. Nascent, but we are seeing the early stages of that commercialization.
All right, guys, welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed that little clip. Very informative. So Pony AI, a global leader in achieving large-scale commercialization of autonomous mobility, today unveiled its 7th generation autonomous driving, this is 2 days ago, system, alongside the first public showcase in robotaxi lineup with Toyota, BAIC and GAC at the Shanghai International Automobile Industry Exhibition at the Shanghai Auto Show. They revealed this. It's the 7th generation. Or the company, a global leader in achieving large-scale commercialization of autonomous mobility, unveiled its 7th generation autonomous driving system alongside the first public showcase of the robotaxi lineup with Toyota, BAIC and GAC at the Shanghai International Automobile Industry. This is the yummy part. The 7th generation autonomous driving system features 100% autonomous grade autonomous driving kit with an extended product life cycle, delivering enhanced stability and safety for passengers. Continuous design optimization have also reduced a total amount of 70% bills of materials, 70% reduction in the cost of making these, among which with 80% decrease in autonomous driving computation and 68% cut in solid state LiDAR in each case compared to its predecessor. In addition, its modular platform architecture allows seamless adaptation across multiple vehicle models, covering from the 3 robotaxi models to robo-truck services down the road. Dr. James Peng, co-founder and chief executive officer of Pony AI, commented. He said, 2025 marks the inaugural year of Pony AI's mass-produced robotaxis. This year, achieving scale production hinges on 3 critical cornerstones, which form the foundation of Pony AI strategy: advancing technology readiness, enforcing product integration, and refining operational capabilities. Over the past few years, we have refined these pillars, he said, positioning us well to deploy robotaxis safely and reliably. This is very exciting for this company, guys. I want you all to keep your eyes on it. Dr. Tiancheng Lu, Chief Technology Officer of Pony AI, added the safety requirements for L4 systems inherently surpass those of human drivers, which we believe is unattainable through merely imitating human behavior. Our proprietary Pony World generates realistic scenarios, conduct high-fidelity simulations, and establish behavior evaluation benchmark to make our own autonomous decision-making go beyond human capabilities. Does this sound familiar, guys? Yes. Neo World model is following in this, well, they are following us in the same trajectory. Building on this advanced technology, our 7th generation autonomous driving system not only makes L4 autonomous driving possible, but also ensures scalability at a manageable cost. And that's the key, guys. You know, Kathy would always talk about, oh, with Elon and with robotaxi and addressable market. And yes, it is a huge addressable market, but Tesla is way behind in this market. And Pony AI is way ahead. 3 7th generation robotaxi models were unveiled at the Shanghai Auto Show, developed through strategic partnerships with Toyota. I'm not going to go into the whole article, guys. You guys can find this on Automotive World. That's the website I found this on. It's very interesting. I've touched on this company a little bit in terms of buying shares. I haven't gone in hard. In fact, I've been going in hard on Weibo, WB, as well. Because they are a highly profitable company. They are beaten down due to the trade wars, and it's a great buying opportunity because they pay a very, very good dividend. So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how